I would have a
How much is
I would have them.
on that?
Say he just
Weekly?
$50-something.
A week?
Because you gotta have kitty litter.
Gotta
You gotta have food. You need a scratching post. You need, and then you gotta make sure that they go to the vet, and
I got an
it's
appointment next
more
week.
than a notion.
All right, bro.
Yeah, it's like having a kid.
Everybody Facebook Live?
Hold on. I would say happy birthday to James.
Today is his birthday?
It's on the 17th, but he's giving people notice. I'm not mad about that. I'm really
Letting
not.
everyone know.
Yeah,
A
he's
special
just
day
giving
is
people-
coming.
Right, I'll go ahead and let them know ahead of
You have to
time.
push that whole
Let
thing.
'em all know.
Yeah, you have to come way
Okay,
back.
okay. I just want to get a visual.
I got one up over here.
Oh,
All y'all fit on there.
yeah.
And all-
Okay.
You might have to get Mark to hold the camera all the way back here. Okay, keep on coming.
Ooh.
Good catch. He ain't never left here with an empty box.
Yeah, that's the first, huh?
It's about 40 of them.
thirsty. That should be good.
Once you push your chair over, watch.
Sick, is it?
Okay.
Well,
I might need you
Why
to
don't you get over there?
Yeah, that's what I'm about to do.
Oh, that's how James Chanel served, Sean at the
I'm
football
sorry.
game. Like, oh, there she goes.
What
Go
is this,
serve her
number
the
5?
papers.
This is number 5.
Number 5, and we said we're gonna talk about online dating.
We'll talk about that first, and then I'm gonna get a juicy one.
Okay.
Oh, I love the juicy
Well, I'm not gonna say what we're gonna talk about. We just
No,
gonna,
you gotta tell them.
okay.
You want to prepare?
Online dating. Are we gonna
Ladies,
do
see, I
the
didn't even
bullying?
know this was your
That's
week.
mine, Brian.
I didn't know this was your week.
To do what?
Come here.
Oh.
So are we talking about online dating and what else? Are we talking about bullying? You wanna say that? Or another
We
day?
we can talk about them all.
Well,
Hey, good to see you, man.
Don't touch me. So,
This is earlier beef. Something earlier happened. She's so.
Oh, you hate fun?
she loves
All right, Kim, how's that?
That's right, John, you're the best.
You slept a little bit?
That's cool. I don't, he can still-
Me, she's like,
Too far.
she ain't having it.
Brian's crazy.
Yeah, that's good right there, huh?
Right there.
Let me, I'm gonna spin it just a little bit.
Yep, go that way, go that way a little.
Whatever.
Let's see, this should be it right here. If you got more, good right there.
Oh my God, leave that alone. Leave that alone, we ain't gonna mess with it. Is everybody on their lives?
No, it's all right.
I think y'all should talk about.
Online dating and what should we
I
talk
think
about?
y'all should talk about people liking,
Coming back alive again.
likes and nothing.
I think so.
Yeah.
Likes on what?
Likes on Facebook. Do you think it's okay for your,
it's like,
do you think it's okay for your spouse to put a heart there or a like?
That sound like
That's a good
that sound
one,
like
though.
Oh, it is, yeah, this would be carrying on from last
That
week.
sound like a Kim topic.
Yeah,
How
you're
about
damn right it
The
is.
topic should be Facebook,
She's trying to get the
That's right.
Facebook
Oh.
getting people in trouble.
Yes.
Okay,
Starting
we'll take-
arguments at the house.
Who you throwing under the bus, Kim?
Why are you putting hearts on somebody? Thank you. Do you think it's appropriate to put
Okay, hold that thought.
on a?
Hey, guys, we are Ask a Lady, Ask a Man. We have made it to our 5th episode. Yay! It's a milestone. It's definitely a milestone. We're going to let everybody introduce, and this is where we talk about men asking women questions, embarrassing questions sometimes, and women asking men sometimes embarrassing questions. We're going to introduce our panel from my right, your left, to right, starting all the way down at the end. Your name, sir?
The notorious heroin.
All right, I like that.
Ooh,
Notorious. Right, it's me, your girl, Miss Paris. I am in the building at the Pine Hollow Winery. We're here, Ask Lady, Ask a Man. It's gonna be some great topics today, guys.
Ooh, hey Paris and Harold.
Uh-uh.
Here.
And I'm Ziola. You're at the same place.
Well, you weren't here last week.
Harold. No, I wasn't here last week because I was in
And we
Detroit.
missed you.
What were you
last
doing
week.
in Detroit?
Did y'all go? You guys miss me last
Yeah,
week?
we missed that
I
soft
missed
spoken
being here
voice.
too. Aw. I was in Detroit. I had to do the Let's Get It On tribute to my brother Marvin and
And it was
Teddy
lovely. It was lovely.
and Luther. And I hope you guys tuned in because I did go live and I had a natural ball. I hope you guys saw my interview with NBC. And I enjoyed that. The whole trip was just wonderful. Kim and Brian actually came out.
Hey,
And
was awesome.
and shout out to my baby daughter, Nikki. Nikki, I hope you watch and love you. See you in a couple of weeks, baby. Okay, here we go.
Hi. Hi, everybody. I'm Swan Cherise, and I'm sad because I didn't get to go. I was stuck. I was stuck. I know. I was stuck here with the 6th, 7th, and 8th graders. Yay, middle school. Go or middle school. And or we soar. Okay, so anyway, like I said, I am Swan Cherise. Hi. And we're here, Ask a Lady, Ask a Man, with our awesome panel. We got some pretty interesting questions for you tonight. I don't think I can, I'm not going to tell you what I do. Y'all know what I do. It's okay. We'll get back to that later. I do have some plugs, but Brian won't let me say them right now because he's crazy.
And
It's okay. It's
we're only
okay.
plugging to whoever here right now. That's all we're doing.
Okay.
We're plugging who in the building.
Thanks, Swan.
'Cause you
honey.
support everybody.
Welcome. I do.
But
that, everybody should support everybody.
okay.
My people love me. I don't know.
All right, let me get to me.
Oh my God. Y'all, can y'all please
Don't
pray?
make no
Hey,
Pray to the
Let me
God.
get to me.
Pray to the
Okay.
God.
Wait,
What is your
Let me
name,
see
man?
you
I'm a Gemini. I'm a true Gemini.
A true one.
I'm a June Gemini.
Oh,
She's
yeah,
the
you're a
good
real
kind,
one.
though.
Why
I
should you
am.
on Gemini?
I am. I'm a good Gemini. Thank you. Thank you, Sheree.
Or you, did you say who you were?
I did say.
No, I'm talking about
I said who
Sharice.
I was. I'm Swan Cherise. I said who I was.
Okay, I'm Brian G. Soul Garrett here, and we're broadcasting live at the Pine Hollow Winery here in beautiful downtown Summerlin, Las Vegas.
Yeah.
We're actually
Oh,
right
I
in the
got
middle.
a maid Gemini. Hey, Tracy.
Yeah, hey Tracy, Jim's up, baby.
Hi.
So what we do on this show, like I said, men ask women embarrassing questions, women ask men embarrassing questions. And what's our topic today? Were you wanting to start off with?
There's 3.
We got a couple. Go ahead.
It was online dating.
Okay, want to start off with that?
Okay.
Yeah, that's
What?
Online dating. Kim, can you give us a time? 10 minutes, 10,
Online
15
dating,
minutes.
yeah. Online dating.
Online dating.
I mean, me, myself, I don't care for it. I've had some pretty, I don't care for it. I just feel like,
Oh, God.
I have heard other people that have had great, experiences with it. They've gone on, they've met their spouses or significant others, and they've been together. Like one of my really, really close friends, Jackie, met her guy online, and they've been together for years and years and years, and they're still together.
Oh,
and
that's awesome.
They're right, and they're still together and happy. And so, they've been together for a really long time. So, you know what I mean? So it does happen, and I know people that got married and they're still married. However, in my experience, and I mean, like there's like a lot Black people meet or
Plenty fish.
plenty of dead fish. I don't care for any. To me, it's just a bunch of greedy bastards on there
Wow.
that they already got somebody and they're bored.
Sneaking around.
They already got somebody already married, or they already living with somebody, and they're bored. They're just bored. They don't want to meet nobody. They don't wanna- They're not trying to, no. So no, I don't, and that's and
No, it's not
we we used to think that if you pay for your subscription to like Match or the other one, what's the other one? The other one, the one that's on
Online
TV.
dating.
No, the other one that's on the famous one on Instagram with the it's got a dang, I can't think of it now. But it's
Anybody know any
the famous
more
one.
dating apps?
But I mean, but
Dating apps.
Control that.
yeah, but
What are the dating
do it.
apps? Do anyone knows what the dating apps are?
I can't
Harold
remember
does.
it. But even if
Harold don't know.
if
what-
they
I've
have
been too
they have the
scared.
small questionnaires that you
Harold
got,
does the
that you
dating
fill
app.
them out. But it's
Which
just
one you on?
to me,
Dead
it's a
fish?
meat
Oh my
market.
God.
Plenty of dead fish.
I
I'm
don't know
telling
what
you,
dating app.
plenty of fish. My foot.
Harold, what do you say about
Hey,
dating apps?
cousin.
Well, you might not be on it now, but
Talking about
what
plenty of
show
dead
is
fish.
one
All
of the
the other
dating apps?
dating.
Lady
That's
Z,
Facebook.
Greedy man.
Lady Z,
No, I'm talking about the real dating.
Lady
app.
Z, mention, tell them how you feel about the apps.
What do you think?
Well,
eHarmony, that's it.
Okay.
eHarmony.
I was on, I met somebody online, but it wasn't a dating app. We was like talking on Facebook, you
Okay.
know, and this guy hit me up and, you know, I get a whole lot of people
It
hit me up, you know.
let's
And
see.
it-
Of course.
eventually, he
She's
kept hitting me up and he kept hitting me up, and then he got to be funny, and I was laughing, and I said, you know, let me hit this guy back. So I hit the guy back, and so we just kept hitting each other back and forth. This happened like about 8 or 9, 10 years ago, of course, and we ended up, you know, dating, you know,
Really?
and it was real cool.
Really, how long did it last?
About 2 years.
Oh, that
That
was
was
You
good.
know, and
Okay.
That's almost a
finally
success
came
story.
out.
That is a success story.
Right.
Yeah, it was
2 years.
successful, you know. I'm not gonna tell you how old he was, but
That's all
he
right.
was- he was pretty
Oh, you,
young.
you like them like
I like
that?
young men,
Ooh.
okay? What can I
Me
say?
too.
I don't blame you.
And
I don't either, honey.
but
Nobody
it
want
was
nobody
about
old
2
and
years,
crazy.
and he was real
Oh.
cool. We was just sending
Unless
each
they
other
get married.
songs, and he was fine as I don't know what.
Oh, you like them fine as
6'4".
wine, huh?
I was
Yeah.
like, oh my God, I love
like
that. It
him.
was like what you say? It was a
Happy
Entanglement.
accident.
happy
Happy
accident.
accident. Happy accident. That's my
Y'all
word.
heard that before? A
Happy
happy
accident.
accident.
Happy accident. I say
So
that
I
all
love that. It was
Paris,
Okay.
what do you think about dating apps?
Online dating.
It really sucks. It really
It does. I agree. I agree.
So
I-
you've
I'm
had some
old
hard
school.
stories, huh?
I have none because guess what?
You don't do
I
it.
never subscribe to any of them.
Okay, I got
I have too many problems in person.
I got you.
See,
You feel me? So I
Dealing
don't
with
need to go.
the traditional way.
Absolutely, I have that problem. So why would I want to add to it online?
Because
That's
it
even worse.
seems like a lot of people are doing it.
That's
you
not the
know?
new way because you don't really know the person's character. See, that's my
It took a
concern.
long time.
But you can-
I watch too
to-
much.
They can tell you a whole lot, but their demeanor.
To me, it'll
is-
cut out a lot of, at least,
Man.
because my thing is, I've never done it either, but I would think that you do it to gain a rapport with a person. You should have a rapport because even with real life, you're dealing with the representative of people. We talked about
That's true.
that.
We did talk.
So
about
it's
that.
the representative online too, but at least it's just more of a one-on-one.
You don't know
you've
their
narrowed it-
cycle.
Well, you don't know the cycle in real
Well,
life
kind
either.
of, sort of, when you meet someone in person and then how they address you or the things that they say, you like, no, hell no.
You can get some red flags.
Make
Some
sure
things.
I don't.
So
some
you
things
are-
write some red
you ain't
flags
doing it.
Sometimes I'm not doing it at all. Now I don't knock the people who do
I was
it.
I was about to say
I
Harold
don't
White.
knock it. I don't
Well,
knock.
I did some Facebook stuff.
Oh, he
Okay.
like his Facebook dating, honey.
Yeah, I did. I went on there. I think I did it.
Does Facebook have a
What?
date now?
Yeah, they have a day.
Oh,
Okay.
they did
They
it
got
work?
I went on one time and I got a rapport with a young lady and we started talking and then I met her and she was kind of cuckoo. I didn't.
Wow.
Wow.
Was she local?
Yeah, she was local.
Wow.
No, I have met people on Facebook, but it wasn't a dating app. But I've met people on Facebook and got a chance to know them, and I mean, I still know them to this day. But
That's
Man,
different.
we were in town and I met them.
Hey,
so
Manny, what's
it's
going
not
on? Where
nothing
you at,
wrong with
girl?
that,
Where you
but
at, man?
It just to be going on there, just and then you can swipe to the left and all. It's just too complicated.
That's a
Yeah,
lot.
and then so now they have this one called Bumble.
Oh, Bumble. That's the
Bumble.
newest one.
Yeah, Bumble is a crack up shit too. So
It's-
Bumble is where
Oh.
You guys
I-
really know
I
the
see a
dating
lot.
apps.
Oh,
You guys
I don't
really know
know
the
any
dating
dating
Bumble-
apps. I don't
Bumble is
do
where,
dating apps.
and Bumble,
I'm
Bumble,
scared.
well, I don't blame you because Bumble, first of all, in St. Louis, I found out about Bumble in St. Louis, and there was nothing to pick from.
Wow, yeah, I hear that St. Louis.
But my girlfriend was like, you know, and you have to
Because
like,
the good ones were
you
already
have to
gone.
set
That's
you
why.
have to set your preferences, like what your
I'm
age
trying to
preference
clean it up
is, and
first.
whatever. But she was like, because Bumble was like pretty popular in Atlanta. You know what I mean? And so she
Cuz
talked
I
about that.
love you. I love you,
But then
cuz.
that's my cousin. So
That's
anyway,
my
hi,
cousin.
Tanya. So anyway, and then there's Bumble out here, but Bumble is where the woman makes the first move, which again, I'm not with all of that.
You're more
So
traditional.
I kind of am, and then
But you're
but I
modern
mean,
at the same time.
but it's just a bunch of greedy gusses. They don't, you know,
What are they saying?
this one guy.
That's what I want to know. What are they saying?
Well, first of
Why
all,
are they dead and stuff?
Girl, the dead,
All the
plenty of dead
psychos
fish.
are on dating now.
This guy, and again, I was paying for this subscription to Match, which you would think that would weed out the
You was really doing
foolishness.
that, man?
I paid for it like a
Oh.
2
You had a
months.
paid
It was like a
subscription.
3.
It also-
it was like for
So
3
the
months.
paid subscriptions are better
It's
than
like
the free
3 months.
subscriptions.
You can pay for 3 months or 6. Right.
The
yeah.
paid ones, you
Well,
can
because
really.
because you can really see, you can actually see pictures. You can actually email them or
But
you
it's
can
easy. You
message
pay for
them
yours,
or
too.
whatever like that
Oh, no, I met the guy
on something. Okay.
on Facebook.
But-
I don't
yeah.
do that.
But the guy I met,
And
you
I'm not
know,
ever doing that again either on
I mean, he's
Facebook. I'm done with all of that.
I mean, because he kept.
You know.
First of all, this
I'm
guy
happy.
he kept breaking the
I'm
date.
happy being single.
And first of all,
I am.
the other thing is that they try to do an end run around.
Hold on, y'all. One at a time. Come on.
They
Sheree.
try to do an end run around actually going on a public date. You're not coming to my house. I don't know you,
Right.
and I'm not
all of
coming to
that.
your
I
house.
think the
All right.
public
I'm not
space
coming
should
here.
be
See,
set in
it's like,
stone.
why is it
Listen.
worth it? Then if you-
We gotta go
They
to a
try to
public
do it. They
space.
try to do
Yes.
an end run
Never
around
on a
that,
date,
right?
then why are we doing it?
This the one guy, he kept blowing that. He kept breaking the date that we were supposed to meet at. And listen, being a vocalist, this is another
Me
thing.
too.
Being a vocalist,
I'm
you
happy
know,
being single.
I'm inviting you to come to a public place to, to either hang out and watch, other people. I'm supporting other vocalists, or, to see
Excuse
me perform or whatever. But it's a public place. I feel safe. I feel comfortable around my friends and family, whatever.
Yes.
You don't want to come do that? That's a deal breaker for me.
Facts.
Cause I'm like, what the
So
How you feel
over.
about it, B?
Go ahead.
Parents think we should talk about that part, like being happy, being single,
Yeah.
without having a date or
That's true. Go through
meeting
apps.
somebody.
So that's where
So
I
we're
got
gonna
it.
segue
That's where I
into
got it. That's
happy
where I
being
got it.
single.
I'm happy
Yes,
being
happy being
single.
single.
I'm completely content
Used
with
to
my
it now.
life right now.
I have
What
mine.
puts you in that
And I'm
position? Why
okay.
you feel like you completely
I have my words.
fine with
Because
that?
I don't have to deal with
Okay.
nobody. Where you going? What time you coming
Okay, that's
back?
true.
But what's for
What you
dinner?
wearing?
Okay,
Can you fix
yeah.
this?
You
I
can't
don't
wear
have
that.
to deal with that shit.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
I'm
not
dealing
actually
with
shit.
me. I don't have to answer to
That's
nobody.
not shit.
So
But,
would
you
you-
know, I'm happy.
That's
I'm
good.
Okay, who else is happy being single?
I'm happy when it's going my way.
Why you want to watch on TV? Yeah.
So sometimes.
Sometimes I'm happy, and then sometimes I'm not. Like when I want to be, I want to go
Booed
certain
up.
places. Yeah, I want to be booed up now. And it's
You can
like,
just call up the friend that you met on Facebook.
No, I don't want him because it's not gonna be real. I want to be really feeling in love with mine. It's like, oh yeah, let's kiss while we go across the bridge or something. If I met you and I really don't
Let
know
me
you,
ask you
I
this,
don't have
Paris.
that.
Paris, let me ask you this. What do you think is the holdup
For who?
for you?
Oh, a man's character. His character is a big holdup and being consistent. See, men don't know how to be
Give me an
consistent,
example.
meaning that they don't know how to keep their word. They don't know how to call often, and not to say call all day, but at least pick up the phone and say how you doing.
Do you give him 3 strikes?
Yeah, I do. I give him 3
My
strikes.
sister give a shout
I
out
get
to
3
Tracy.
strikes.
Tracy Bates'
But
sister.
that's what makes me being content. I mean, with being single right now, because I'm just not finna settle for anything. Like I know how I want to be treated, and if you can't do that, I'm cool with just being single. I can take
And you
myself
don't
out.
think-
If you're not even in a relationship like that, you don't even have to deal with that. You know, I don't have to deal with giving somebody 3 chances. You know,
See,
I don't. You know,
Well,
that's
because
what
you
it
never
is.
know where you're
That's
meeting a
cool.
person.
So are you
In
open
life.
to meeting? Are you open to meeting?
Well, I'm open to for dating, yes.
Dating,
If
okay.
I want to date, go to
Go
a
out
movie
and
with somebody,
look,
go to
yeah.
dinner with
Okay.
somebody, that's fine and dandy. I don't want to be in a relationship. I've been married 4 times. I've
Okay.
had my fun.
Well, you should, 4 times.
Well, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
She
Jesus
said, honey,
Christ.
she
What's
had
wrong
to,
with
she
that?
Oh
had
my
to.
God.
That's in the
I've
next
had-
book.
No,
So what about you?
I've had a great life. Okay.
That's good.
Yeah, I know you a Gemini,
And-
man.
yeah, I'm a Gemini. I'm a
Yeah,
Gemini.
full of
Variety
life.
is a spice of life, you know?
Harold, how do you feel? Would you say
You was one of them. No, no.
Spill the tea, spill the tea.
Harold White, how do you feel about this subject, man?
What about that?
Happy and single?
Being happy single?
Yeah.
I'm not happy single, no. I'm.
You said that too last
yeah,
week.
I get along. I mean, I do my thing. I'm single, but I'm not really happy. I like being accountable.
You like the
Yeah,
I
you
like
like that.
I like
You're
that.
you're a
like-
traditional guy.
You like being part of a couple.
Do you
I like
think
to-
that
I
you'll
like
be?
to- I like to be, you know.
Now, this
I like
is-
to somebody say, where you going? What time? You know, I like all that kind of stuff.
Well, let me say this. This is a good looking panel up here.
Yeah.
So I don't see where you guys do. Sometimes we gotta look in the mirror too.
Mhm.
Well, what?
So we do.
We good over here.
We have to look in the mirror.
We're good over here.
I'm not talking about how you look. I'm talking about what
who we
you're
are.
doing. I have a situation.
I'm busy.
You gotta look. Sometimes you have to see how are you being seen.
To another person.
Exactly.
Because you
From
might
their-
have.
Their perspective.
Hey, listen. I talk with a
Do we care
specific
how
relative of
people look
mine.
at us?
You have to because
I agree.
because if you're wondering why, if you had to say to yourself, well, why this ain't happening? Have you ever said that to yourself? Why this ain't happening?
They
Well,
greedy bastards.
maybe you
why?
might be the exception to the rule.
I think I am.
But a lot of people are at home like, damn, I look good. I got a good job. I got this, that. Why ain't this happening?
Cause ain't nobody on
I
your
ain't
level.
doing that.
But
I
I
ain't doing
It's
that.
no. It's a natural response.
Brian, I
It-
have people
Yeah,
trying
but
to
that's
get
how I
at me.
feel.
I got people
Like-
trying to
like
get at me.
Teresa
Well, you
said,
playing hard to get there.
No, I
Woman,
get people trying to hit at me all the time,
But that just
Brian.
goes to say.
But I don't want that.
Talk about it.
I don't want that. I'm not trying to go there. I don't have,
Yes,
I don't
No,
have,
they
I don't
said
have
something.
a problem.
I didn't say
have a
that.
problem getting that.
I think I'm gonna say
I
that.
don't want to do that. I'm
Paris,
not
what
ready to do that.
What are you saying?
I'm saying, when you said a reflection, look at yourself in the mirror. I say, yeah, I have done that because I feel like
Sometimes we gotta
when
check
I look at
ourselves.
myself, I say I could be
We
a
gotta
little
check.
too much.
See, you gotta.
Do you mean look at
Because
myself
I could be
inwardly
expecting
in the
too
mirror?
much.
Yeah, I'm not saying your face. Yeah, I'm not saying your appearance. How you are. How are you to other
You
people?
better know her. You
Well, I mean, I did all of that, Brian. I used to have low self-esteem, blah, blah, blah. That's why I had a victim mentality. And that's why I was always picking up the person that would, that they knew that I was a needy, low self-esteem person. So, so they could basically, play on, my emotions or whatever. I did all of that though. I did the work to get up out of that. Now, you know what I mean? I did all that work.
So you're comfortable
You know what I
with
mean?
being single as well?
Yeah, because
You like it, you content?
if you want to be here, you be here. If you don't, you won't. And I got to be okay with that.
I think
And
it's a
am.
complacency.
But my
I
thing
think you
is,
become
I'm not.
complacent
I'm
and comfortable after a while,
yeah.
and you
Yeah.
be like, "Well, I guess this shit ain't happening."
Sheree,
Or,
you don't appear like that you just want to be by yourself.
I mean, I would like to be
Yeah, I
in a
don't
relationship
see-
with somebody. I like monogamy. I like being with one person. I like the institution of marriage, but I don't. But at this stage, I'm over that though. I don't have. Like I said last week, I ain't gotta get married. I don't gotta have his
You need the
name.
title.
We ain't gotta get married. Right. We ain't gotta do all that. You know what I mean? We don't have to live together. You know what I'm saying? He can keep his place. I can keep my place. We
Okay.
good.
But how you feel about
You
that?
know?
Do you like?
I'm a
the
different-
marriage
I'm a
life
different
or the
animal, man.
Single.
How
I'm a-
different are you?
I'm a
different
How
guy.
different are you?
I've never had an issue with it, man.
What, either or? Being married?
I've
or
never
being
had to
single?
go on online apps. Love has always come to me. I've never been in a situation where I'm blessed.
Beating them off with a stick, y'all.
You know,
That's because you know how to sing.
that might have
That ain't the
some.
reason why I like them.
She like me because my charm.
You like him
No,
because he
but-
was funny? Did you like him because he was funny, Kim? You didn't think he was
What
funny,
did
did
you-
you?
I didn't think he was nothing.
What?
So I was
You
like,
thought he
I
was
know you didn't like
funny.
it at first.
I didn't like him
You
at
didn't like him
all.
at first.
She's
That's
just
what I
trying
love
to know
I
because
love that story.
she always
You didn't like him
says.
at first.
No, listen to me. Y'all listen.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what? I've never had to, it seemed like when I tried to go get something or try to find love, it would never happen that way. It always came to me. A female has always come to me. I've never had to go search for one. You know, they've always been there. You know, I have friends who are like, man, we going to holler at some girl. You know, but that never really worked with me. I could talk to a girl. I know how to talk to ladies and stuff, but as far as being in a relationship, anything, it's always come to me.
I can kind of.
I've never had a gap for a long time that I haven't been
because you were
without.
entertained.
So can I ask you, man?
Never,
Never,
man.
man. I haven't really had a.
During those years, Brian was always. I mean, he
You
was at
know.
the front. Yeah, they always, you know,
They always gravitated towards me.
they always, of course.
So I never had to.
Because he was an
Yeah.
entertainer, yeah.
I mean, that made it easy,
Majority of them like him
but
because
the
he was
entertainer,
Right,
you
right.
could be an asshole
I
entertainer.
didn't.
You could be an asshole
That wasn't
entertainer.
preference.
You have to have a personality
Because I
behind the
I didn't see
entertainment.
him when he went away to college. I didn't see how he interacted. When he went away to
I mean, I
college,
was,
I didn't know
So-
how he was.
I mean,
he
I
was
was
super shy.
I was growing.
Before he went away to college, y'all, he was like super shy and
I
he
was
didn't even
growing.
sing
Who you
that
talking
much. This one here.
Brian.
No.
This one here. He was behind the keyboard, Harold. He did not sing that much, really. He was very shy and very quiet.
Wow.
He
my
was
God.
not
It's amazing.
this.
Totally
This
amazing.
that was why when
This.
I ran into him again, when we ran into each other
We
again,
started a band.
I
She
didn't
came
even
in my band.
we had been in the band together for maybe a couple of months, and then we realized that we knew each other
from a
Wow.
long
from a
time
long
ago.
time ago.
But
and that I
I
didn't
might
even
be the
know,
exception
right.
to the rule.
Because I didn't
like
recognize
Lady
him.
Z.
He was the
You
totally
know what I'm
different
saying,
person.
man? I might be the exception to the rule like Lady Z. Lady Z said she's never had an issue finding love or finding. I mean, that's how. I mean, I think I'm a blessed guy that I've never had to really go
Well,
through
I
that.
could probably say that too myself. I
Well,
didn't
me
really
too.
have an issue. I never really had an
Yeah.
issue.
It's just
But
what
then
you
after-
want, your
yeah.
preference.
Yeah.
Well,
After
I
a
mean, that's
while,
how it
it's
is.
just like, you
You know, I need a woman. I need a woman.
That's what I wanted to say, gentlemen.
Go ahead.
Why is it that men don't know how to be alone? See, that's the breaker for y'all.
I know
Why?
how well.
You know how to be
I know how
alone?
to be alone.
So that's different. A lot of men don't know how to
You
be
know
alone.
what? You're
Like,
100% right. Okay.
y'all don't know how.
Jerry Maguire.
A man grows up,
Uh-huh.
mom takes care of him,
Yes.
leaves the house, gotta have somebody to take care of me.
Yes. Yep. That's why. Mm-hmm.
Get married, got somebody to take care of you.
Yep.
You get divorced, what's the first thing you're doing?
You're
Looking for somebody to take care of you. There ain't no man out there is gonna tell you, I am independent and self-reliant, because there always needs somebody somewhere,
Yes.
sometime.
Well, there's always
That's
women
so
looking to
right.
nurture a man.
Exactly.
So, look, those energies, those unspoken energies, they magnetize towards each other. And you don't even have to say anything,
Hey, Niecy.
but your energy can be attracting that person.
Yes.
They can feel it. I mean, whatever you're thinking. I mean, sometimes it's a metaphysical thing.
That's a
You can't even
different-
see it,
That's
man.
another.
You
That's
can't even
another.
see
That's
it.
another podcast.
And you
yes.
attract it.
That's a vibrational
And you can say like
match,
3,
yes.
4 things,
Yes.
and the other person hear them, and that clicks with them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
vibrational match.
And where it's just natural. You ever have a natural situation versus a forced situation? Sometimes there's natural, like, man, it's in the cards. Man,
Chemistry.
we hit chemistry. We hitting it off.
You're hitting it off.
Versus
We're
what
trying to
you
force it
think-
to hit it off.
yeah,
Just kind of trying to keep working
looking
on
for
it.
love versus love finds you.
Right.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
guess that's what the
But
the
why you
category
men-
I'm in. I don't force it. Love finds.
Well, you're an exception.
Thank you, Brian. I ain't-
You know, but I'm telling you why,
No,
because
that's for real, and
a lot of
it's
men-
beautiful. It's beautiful.
see, my dad, if I relied on my mom,
Mhm.
I probably would have been like that. But my dad's military dude.
Judge.
But
He
B,
ain't
why
having
did
it,
you
man.
say that when you just said you ain't had no time being single?
No, I didn't say like that was a
Oh.
burden.
No, but you just said you never.
I
had no
never,
space.
I can't think of
There
a,
was like a little bitty window at
I
times.
can't think of
Brian
a
had his own-
long,
Brian had
long
his own-
time.
When he had his home
But
place.
you had to hurry up. He had a
No, it just happened naturally.
Brian had like a little
Everything-
bitty window at time when he had a bachelor pad. It was
Okay,
like
okay.
teeny tiny.
Yeah, I
Let me
forgot
ask
about
you-
that.
Let me ask the
Teeny tiny
ladies
space.
this versus the men.
Go ahead.
You ladies meet a guy out there, right? You know the guy, most men, they want one thing or the other, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so you meet a nice gentleman. Do you fall in love right off the bat, or can you turn around as a lady and say, I just want to be friends for now?
I can say I want to be friends if he's not attractive.
Mm,
I'm sorry.
Hey, regardless, if he's
That's-
attractive or not.
that's you.
That's real.
That's Cerise too. I already know
It can be
that.
the nicest.
Now,
I mean, nobody wants to wake up and cringe.
You can
Right.
learn
Nobody wants to
to, you
wake
can
up
learn
and
to
go
love a
cringe.
dude.
same question for you guys.
100.
Can you walk up to a lady and turn around at the end of the day and say, you know what? She's
Men do it
attractive,"
all the time, John.
And do what?
They
Yes,
just
they
get what
do.
they got and
And
off.
well, now they want to
They,
be friends.
they want something out
That's
of
the
it.
part that makes
Most
me mad.
women will take what they get and say, I can take it or leave it.
Right.
Most men, no matter what a guy says, there's always got to be a conclusion to it. There's always got to be
Men and
something.
they do
They're
charity.
dogs. Men are dogs.
There's a
straight
small
up.
percentage that want to do the right thing.
Very
Very
small.
small.
Very small.
Very
You're not
Small
supposed to marry everybody, though. Think about it. You're not supposed to be with all these men. There's a specific guy that you need to be with. And of course, what you want in life, you have to work for. It's not going to come all the time because, like you said, that dating app, what do you call it? Dead fish.
Yeah, plenty of dead fish.
You know,
That's
there's
the name of the site?
there's
No,
probably one or two. There's probably one or two fish in there
I call it
that are actually
It's
great,
called
but you
plenty
ain't
of fish.
fishing through all
It's
of
called
them.
plenty of
It's
fish.
one or two in there that are good, but you're not fishing through 100.
No,
to find them.
let me tell you something. Plenty of dead fish. I'm sorry. Plenty of fish. Plentyoffish.com. From what this was in St. Louis. I left it alone in St. Louis. I don't know what it's like out here. I don't know what the area is like out here. But from what I could see, it was a lot of guys on there that they were ex-cons. They were or they had no jobs. They had no jobs. They weren't thinking about getting one. They were, I mean, they just, or they either lived with somebody and they were bored.
So that's why they were
Shirley
Hi,
dead.
Shelly.
That's why they were dead.
They were living, yeah,
You
they were
should
living
say
with
that.
somebody, but they were selling it, and they were just gonna take their time about telling you that they were actually in a relationship already, or they were full blown married with kids.
With kids.
And they were
That
gonna take their
one
time,
with
and they were gonna
kids.
take their time and try to break it to you gently.
Yeah.
Mhm.
More
That,
than
that they
at
were
all.
still with, and I was just like,
Chicken Little.
done. And a girlfriend of mine met her guy, and she went through this long, drawn out 3 to 4 year off again, on again relationship with this idiot.
They
He
met him
took-
online.
She met him online on Plenty of Fish, and he took forever. He
Yes.
took forever to tell her, first of all, that he was an ex-con. Then it was lie after lie. After that, it was lie after lie after lie after lie after lie. And I mean, it was just like, and then he just took her through, because by that time, they had already been talking. They talked for like 2 months before anything ever happened physically between them. So she had already really liked him by then. And it was like, and then once something happened between them, then she really, now she really, all her feelings are involved. And so it was like, so it just drug on and on and on. And then, he wound up he had a substance abuse issue,
Wow.
So
So let's
I mean, it was just like, it was a
Let's-
mess.
let's-
Like, no.
let's
That
conclude
was
it.
truly
Wrap them all the way.
Let's conclude this. So y'all, let's conclude this with you guys are against online dating.
Nope, yep, I can't.
I'm not against it.
I'm
It's just
not
not for me.
I think if you're going on there, just as I said to Kim, everybody's tried it once. But people
Never.
who are on there long term are desperate and will take anybody that clicks on their
Right.
profile.
But can I say this? This is why I think, the dating apps may be good, because a lot of people don't know how to approach women, or women don't know
It's
how
still
to
gonna be a
let
problem
man
in the
know.
long run.
But that's what makes it easier for the man to be on the
It-
site, because it's like, I don't have to do
If
too
you
much.
have, if you don't have social
Well, then I don't
skills,
wanna be
Yeah.
with you.
A lot of
eventually-
men are intimidated. They don't know how
Well,
to approach
hey,
a woman.
I'll put that nice picture up of me on there.
Right,
And then-
that's
And
easier.
then when you get on the flip side of it, what are you walking
But that's,
into?
thank you. That's the
Exactly.
last thing I want to say, y'all. That's the other thing. Men are horrible at selfies. Oh, Jesus. Their selfies on these dating apps
I don't know
are
about that.
absolute. Oh, no, I do.
I'll take some
They
pretty nice
are-
ones. Yeah,
They're
I
horrible.
got
At
some.
some
I
of
got
them,
some.
some of them, it's like this. It's like half the picture's gone, the picture's upside down.
Dude, you gotta stand
picture
up
side
from behind the table.
Oh my God, they're
so you need to hire a
they cannot-
photographer for your
Oh my
profile.
God, they don't know what.
Okay, let's move on, y'all.
Okay,
There's been some true love connections.
It's been some
Yeah,
true,
it
so
have.
you know what?
I'm
If it
not
works
putting
for
my
you, do
pictures
it.
On the site.
Go
I'm
off.
sorry, not
Do it.
doing it.
So
Yeah.
not the success stories didn't happen on the.
I'm out.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna move on to the next.
Done with us, though.
The next topic is one of Kim's favorites, putting likes
And
in
on
hearts
Oh, God.
that's
on,
Oh,
on
God.
Face-
And
on
then if
Facebook.
you overdoing it, just putting hearts.
Facebook is getting people
I
in
think-
trouble.
My whole thing is if
This
you're
is
in a
Kim speaking.
relationship, should the man put hearts on the girl's page
On the
that,
selfie.
thank you,
On the selfie.
on a selfie? I'm just saying, do you think a heart is acceptable? Why
Everybody
not a
go
like?
down the line.
Why not a like? Why can't you just like it? Why do you have to heart it?
Harold,
This
well,
would be
first of
good.
all, it depends on if you're in a relationship. or
Thank
not.
you.
If you're in a
That's what I said.
relationship, you shouldn't be.
You shouldn't be putting no hearts on
Hearts
nothing.
on no.
But your family member.
But now, if you're not in a relationship, you do what you want to do.
Yeah,
I heard
If
that.
you, even if it's a man or a woman, if a
that's,
woman
and
wants to
I
do-
agree with that. That's
Yeah,
fine.
but,
I say
mean,
relationship.
if you ain't in no relationship, don't, that's not even a concern.
But if
Paris.
you're in a relationship, Paris, if you're in a relationship,
If
what?
you're in a relationship, I feel like you should be free to do what you like to do if you trust your spouse. I mean, when people do hearts, it's basically just saying I'm showing love.
Okay.
That's how it used to be. Now, if you
Now,
go
other
deeper into
women-
saying like I love you, now that's a whole
But
other
other
type of.
people
No.
take a heart. People can take hearts and take it and run with it, thinking something totally
Well,
different.
because
Has that
they're
happened in
gonna
your-
take it another
Has it
way.
happened in your
That's where
experience?
these stalkers.
Has that happened in your
Hey,
That's
experience?
where the stalkers
Hey,
come with.
right.
Lady
They
C.
start hearts
Lady
on
Z,
somebody.
how do you feel about likes and hearts?
Well, I think like is acceptable. I don't see anything wrong with like.
Meaning,
Because I do likes all the time, but I'm not in a relationship. But I think like is because people like all the time. Like is like, but you know how they got the other part that says if you hit it long enough and it say love. I think love is kind of deep to
heart.
say,
heart is a
and I
heart.
think heart again, like everybody else is saying, if you're in a relationship. And you know your spouse, and you know your spouse is
Don't
not going to be
appreciate-
happy with
Thank
you
you.
doing
Why
love
are you doing
and a
that?
heart.
And just
Yeah.
like it.
If they don't like it,
Right,
it's
no,
called
no,
nothing.
no,
No,
why-
that's
Don't
why-
do nothing.
In
Swan.
other words, wait a minute, in other
Hold
words,
on.
in other words, why do you want to cause confusion in your relationship
Right.
if you know
If you
your
she don't
spouse
like
is
her,
not
like her,
happy
you
with you putting the heart there?
Number-
Don't
thank
do
you.
it.
Thank
Just don't
you.
do it.
Yeah, I
Because
agree.
if I put a
Do it
heart
in
on a
your
man's
head, but you
picture,
don't have to do
my
it
other
when
half
your
act a
spouse
fool.
gonna see
Would
it.
he?
Really?
Get out of
Why are
here.
you putting a heart on that man's picture?
Well,
Yeah,
Facebook
I
heart.
I don't believe that.
Okay,
Okay,
so,
that's-
I don't believe that.
okay,
So what
so
about you, Swan?
Okay. I love everything.
Me
I always put a heart on everything, but that's and I get that if it's a beautiful selfie, if women put like some beautiful selfie up and your spouse if they're not, you're right, Kim, if they're not a family member and your spouse goes on there and hits love,
Come on.
hits the love button,
What's the love button?
that's the heart
That's the
thingy.
heart.
And they, I
That
mean.
ain't saying that you love them.
A
You're
heart
not-
is a heart.
But you're
I'm gonna let
saying
you-
that you love, but you are saying now, and here's the thing now, but if you got there, I know I have old,
Bring it home, bring it home.
friends that are older, they're in their 50s and their 60s. Their spouse knows that they're not going nowhere, that they're blah, 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 blah. And they have put that they either like my picture or they love my picture. But I have two friends that they battle each other, and they battle each other on my selfies. They're down, you could go but down my wall, and they're putting like all these crazy memes, like girl, and all these crazy. Oh my God, you're so beautiful. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
they're saying
So
stuff.
that's extra.
And it's funny, it's funny, but I'm like, y'all wives are gonna kill y'all for doing this. But their wives don't care. They know they're doing it and they don't care. You know what I mean?
Well, that's cool
And they're
if they
kind of
don't
like,
care.
but yeah,
But like
I
Cece
agree.
said, if you know I'm
Yes,
uncomfortable,
you
if
know
somebody
it.
does
You
it,
know
then
that-
why
yeah.
do it?
Then why do it?
Why do it?
You
You
don't
gotta
do it.
respect that.
You
Yeah.
shouldn't
You
do
wanna
it.
start
I
something.
You shouldn't be doing it.
Right.
And
It's
don't
about
be.
respect.
I agree. Then
It's
don't.
about respect.
It is. It is.
I
If you know
agree.
that she don't like it,
Then why
then
you
don't be
do
going
it?
on
Why
there.
you wanna keep
my
doing it?
thing is, I just wouldn't like nothing. Then I wouldn't like nothing.
Right, if I can't express it, then.
I just ain't gonna like the girl picture. Just don't like the girl picture. Just leave it alone. Don't say nothing.
So how you feel, B?
Okay.
Leave
How
it
you
alone.
feel?
Well, we know how
Unless
you
you're a
feel.
family member,
What
you know what I mean?
What you feel,
because
B?
they're, I
He
don't know.
think it's all right.
What do you
No,
think?
my thing is,
Okay, here we go.
He
Be-
think it's all right.
no, listen. I am an
Mr.
exception to,
Politician.
no, I am an exception to the rule.
Oh,
You got too
and then
many
go Sherry
exceptions,
and Cha-Cha.
Brian.
She said they're
You exempt too much.
No, I'm
I'm
no,
not
I'm
Hi,
a-
gang. We
I'm gonna
almost
tell
done.
you why
You're gonna put us out soon.
and people like me because, I'm saying people who are like me,
Oh, okay.
people who are like me.
People are.
Because I'm an entertainer, man. I'm in a different position, whereas I might like what this person said, and I'm gonna love it because
What if you love what they
But
said?
we're
That's
talking
what-
about a selfie though, aren't we, Kim?
I'm not talking. No, she's
talking
talking
about
about.
it.
no, I'm talking
Every-
about.
Oh, what are we talking about?
Personal.
Let's be specific. What are we
Are
talking
we
about?
talking about a selfie? Or
I
are we
need to
talking
know
about?
what you're talking
Are we talking about a post? Like
No,
Post is different to me. If it is
Okay.
something like I said, musical related or this, but if it's just somebody sitting there half naked and blah blah, boobs
I just
hanging
don't
all
put
out.
That's a
Thank
yeah.
you.
Boobs
You can't
hanging
do
all
that.
out.
That's
Why
a
do you
I
wanna-
don't do that,
Why do you
Kim.
want to put a heart
I
there?
don't do that.
Oh,
Are
you want me to run down to the?
She got receipts. What are you saying?
Don't even
No,
do that
listen
to me.
to me.
Because
If
was
they
a man
have
up
no-
there
What
looking
is
good
that?
and I put a heart up there, you would
Listen,
like the food.
It's a saying. No. You gotta let me talk.
Don't do it. Don't do
You
it.
gotta let me talk.
Don't do it.
You gotta let me
Listen,
talk. I haven't even finished my thought yet.
Go ahead.
I was cut in half.
Go ahead.
You know?
Go ahead.
Okay, my thing is
I'm gonna
this.
show you one.
Oh my God.
Go
Let
ahead,
me
political.
finish.
Go ahead, political dude.
Let me finish.
Then
Okay.
his excuse is, I didn't know she had that on or that was so.
Girl, don't
I
get me
was looking at the
Don't
words.
get me started.
I'm
Don't get me
looking-
started because I'm already
Y'all still
talking
haven't-
about I will
nobody's-
survive. Don't even
They
get
haven't
me
given
started.
me opportunity.
Don't even say about
I
that.
don't get to talk. Do I have a floor?
No.
Yes,
Okay, you
please
got the
take
floor,
hat
sir.
off, please.
Jeez.
Come on,
Okay,
exception.
now,
He gonna try to twist it.
no. I will put something on there. I will put a heart if they're saying something. And the saying something is so profound. I put a heart to a couple of entertainers,
Okay.
female entertainers, and I put a heart there.
Okay.
Now, my other half will look at what they have on.
Yes.
Now, I'm putting a heart because of what they said.
Or what
Okay.
they're
No,
doing.
The
no,
boobs is
no,
hanging
hold on,
all
hold on,
out.
hold
You
on.
can say they don't know you saying that
See,
you're
I'm
doing that
never
for the
going to be able to
word.
get to
They
all
could
of
be
my
thinking you're
thoughts.
doing it because my boobs
Can
hanging
I
out.
get my thought out, babe?
Yeah,
My
get
thought
it
is this.
Get it
Now,
out.
did I go under there in the comment section
How
and
much
say,
time we got?
did I go under the comment section and say, you are beautiful? Oh,
Yeah,
you
now
are
that's
fine.
how
You gave
You
some
were-
Google
I have
eyes. Your
never-
eyes popped out.
Oh, you
did.
got Google
Because she was,
Stop. You're wrong.
and I'm going to explain that. She
I
said
did
something
see
that this is
Yeah.
where, this is what it's about. And this is, she was putting that to somebody looking at her. And so I put the eyes on, because what she said, you're not saying
But she's still looking at
the
it, but she still
post-
had her boobs
the post when
hanging
she was
out.
saying
The
something
post was
profound, I
like
can't remember.
really
I put the Google eye, like, who are you talking about? That's why I put the eye on there.
Okay.
Who are you talking about? She misconstrued it for something else.
Well,
I
can
have-
say
But
this
you
to
don't
that?
know what she's
Wait a
thinking
minute,
because you
hold
put
on. Okay,
that
wait a
there.
minute, wait a minute.
They've never come to me
Yeah,
like
hold
that,
on,
though.
Wait a minute, wait a minute. Can I say something
You
about
may
that?
say.
Because I saw that, and I have to say this, when I saw that, almost what she said, you don't know how
What
they
she's
took
thinking.
that.
Thank you. That's
Because
all
I
I'm
took it,
I'm gonna respond.
I took it
You
in a
could've-
different way than the way you
could've
just
liked it
explained what
and
you
said,
meant by it.
Right.
What you said.
She
I'm-
would have took it a
Thank
whole
you.
different way than
Thank
what
you.
you
All you had to
meant.
say was, I
when
like
you
what
put
you
that
said.
there.
Thumbs up.
Listen,
Eyes popping out.
my heart was
Oh, but
real.
thumbs up.
My heart was not trying to hurt nobody.
No, I
My
believe
heart
you.
was
I
like,
believe you, but at
Who
the
are
same
you talking
time,
about?
You don't know how that person
But
took that.
The only way that I can know how they took that and how she can take that, if they respond back to me.
Yeah. and
If
that's
they
hard.
do not respond back to me, guess what?
What?
We spoke the same language.
Now,
That in
let
particular-
me ask you this one, Brian,
In particular.
because you have a good point. You don't know what, if they're not reciprocating,
They're gonna-
you don't know.
Love
But
that.
if those individuals know that your better half, who knows.
They don't
who-
know her like that,
But if that individual knows who your better half is, out of respect for her, they may not say nothing.
Just to get at me.
But
You never
I mean,
know.
but we're still never knowing a whole lot in this whole scenario.
That's
We'll never
right.
know, we'll
That's
never-
why.
But-
the
but-
whole
but-
point
That's
was-
why Sweetie said, why, if you know the other half don't like it, why do you
Why
do
do
it to
it?
keep?
But I'm not
That's
doing
why
it.
Facebook gets people in trouble.
And I
That's
explained
right.
myself. I'm not
You can
being
explain
malicious.
all you want.
I'm not being malicious on,
So if
nah,
a man is sitting there, okay,
Kim, they
So
probably
the man
have
is sitting
already.
there,
On
whatever,
Kim.
half naked on my page, and I put a heart there, and then I put Google eyes, and I said, because even though he said.
I have a response to you.
Yeah.
I have a response. You know why I have a response to it?
Question.
You know why I have it? Because you're, and you hate what I'm about to say, but it's a part of me. I am a music
And
entertainer.
I don't
No,
doubt, and I
you have
understand
to-
that.
Babe,
I
I'm
understand that.
a very spiritual person
Yeah, okay.
on how I think.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna think if it's something crazy. Now, I might ask you about, well, what was this talking about? And if you explain to me what it is, I'll be like, okay, I will be like that.
We don't even want to go there.
I am. Now, if somebody's blatant about some things, well, that's a different story, but I was not being
I'm
malicious.
about to go.
So my thing is
Go
this
ahead,
though.
talk.
Besides the hearts, now it goes really deep when a man is in the inbox, like the
Right.
husband trying to say,
Let me tell you another.
oh, you look nice. Now you're being sneaky.
Look,
Okay,
look.
that's now I'd rather for my husband or my spouse to be more open than to hide it to like, oh yeah, let me
Paris.
get another account and do it.
Paris, let me
50,000.
piggyback on that. My phone is an open phone.
That's awesome.
She can go through my phone. She knows she got the same code on her phone that I got.
Right. That's
She
good.
can go through my
No
phone
big deal.
anytime through
It's
whatever.
just all it depends. It's just
But
what
she-
matters is what your
now
spouse
how
wants
she
and what they don't
feels
like.
about now what is going on, how she might feel about this person. Now that
It could
might
be
be
in general. No, she said
that
in
might
general,
be
though.
something.
She said in general. It could be any woman.
But again,
Liking hearts.
I'm not coming from a malicious. I know I stand out. I know I'm a public. I'm a figure, public figure.
But that
You know,
woman could be.
But every day I'm there with you.
Yeah, but that woman, that single woman can be malicious.
Thank
Be like,
you.
oh, he
Thank you.
love.
This goes
They've
back
never
to-
come back.
This goes back to the stalker conversation when you do
Right.
that.
You know, I understand.
I know who to respond to.
I understand both of you guys.
I know who
point
to
of view.
respond to and who I would not respond
What's the
to.
next topic?
I'm leaving.
No, we gotta be
Next
real.
topic is-
We gotta be
I got
honest.
somewhere to be.
No, because this is Ask a Lady, Ask a Man, and we come with the honest.
Last time I was here.
Hey man, you need to start telling people.
What people want.
If you gotta be places, man. You really do. This is
Oh my God.
So
Maybe
the
if
next
you put a
topic,
like instead of
the
a
next
heart on
topic
that.
is Harold. Can I ask you this?
Oh my God.
Why do men pretend when they first meet a woman? Why do they pretend
Hold
like
on,
this
Paris.
is?
No, you speak. I was trying to tell her. You go ahead, continue.
Why do they pretend like this is all the stuff they want? They looking for this great relationship. They ready to love and provide and
I'm gonna
protect.
use Brian's word, they represent.
They
That's it.
represent because they know what they
Yeah.
really want. I think that is so unfair
For
for a
instance-
man to come into a woman's life. But why do men do that? I really want to
Well,
know.
That does,
Earl, you will
that
take
does
that.
work both ways, doesn't it?
Women do.
Nowadays, yeah, the modern
Same
woman,
thing.
she's up on game too.
So she gonna tell the man all of this stuff, what, to
course.
get
She
what she
could be-
want? Because she might not want that, she probably
Possibility.
want the money.
So everybody's guarding their heart at this point in time.
It goes both
We're
ways,
guarding
but
each other's-
It may be
But-
maybe a little heavier on the man's side, but it goes both ways.
Eventually, Paris,
But like
the
she
real
said,
person is gonna come
the
first.
representative
Is
is
the-
the
yeah,
first person we run into.
Right, you're gonna
Okay.
meet the best out of a person the first couple
Okay.
of weeks.
Oh,
But
I want
So
this,
how
I
do you
want
know who
that.
to take serious?
It's coming.
You gotta give it time.
Because you're
Listen to what.
For instance, a previous husband, we dated for 2 years, we were engaged. The second I said I do, it was a completely different person.
Really? The second?
How long were you with him? How long were you dating?
Over 2 years.
The
Over,
second-
and he
the
changed it
second-
immediately?
Over 2
As
years.
soon as that paper was signed.
Yo.
all over.
I said I did.
Second.
Did you, so no warning signs?
Wasn't me.
No.
Wasn't me, wasn't me.
Right.
So
Nah,
no,
like
no family, no friends, nobody tried to warn you. When you think back in hindsight, no clues, nothing. And you, what about your family? What did they see? Nothing.
He put on the show.
Wow.
Wow.
And dated for 2 years. Were you guys living together?
For the last few months before we got married. Yeah.
Oh,
That's crazy.
that's
Put
amazing.
on a big
For
front.
2
huh?
years, that's a long time.
See, that right
That's
there
a
would
long
have
That's a
Right.
long time for acting skills.
Oh, no, what you mean that's a long time?
2 years
That's
was
like
fun.
years.
And
And
then,
they
and then
The real man.
she said the next day though.
No, she said
Second.
a minute. The
Oh
second.
shit.
Just like when me and Barb got together, we knew each other, it had been 10 years since we'd seen each other. All right, we were both getting divorced at the same time.
Uh-huh.
But we walked into our relationship. What you see is what you get. If you
Right.
think there's anything different,
Right.
I'm too old to play this game.
That part,
Too old to play this game.
right.
All right. Today, these kids, these 20s and 30 something, early 40 somethings,
Mhm.
want to play this game.
Okay.
Let's put on this big facade. Let's make it look good. You know, gets back to the conversation we had about, do we marry for money or love? They're putting on this facade.
Did he marry you for money, boys? The guy?
He may have, I don't know. He didn't get any.
All she had was love.
Did you get an annulment or did you stay in the marriage?
I stayed
For a
for quite
minute.
a while. Yeah. and
Wow.
then I got divorced.
Wow, that's crazy. I'd be
How long?
so mad.
8 years.
Dang, that's too long. I'd rather for a man to just be upfront to say, you know what, this is what I want, and then I can tell you what I
Nowadays-
want. When he say, you know
And
what,
then you
I
can make a
want this, and then
decision,
I
yeah.
want to say, well,
You can
I
make a
want
decision.
this fair robbery, no exchange, and then we can go on with our life.
But
But
when-
don't pretend.
But
When
that gets back, Paris, to the fact, how was your upbringing?
We talked
How
about
old are you? The older the guy is, the more he's gonna come in and say, hey, look, this is what you get.
Right, he's right. The more
These kids
older
today,
experience,
hey, look at the new, I got the Xbox
He's gonna be
27.
the real guy is gonna be up front.
Yeah.
You know, so it's up to the
But the
lady,
younger guy or the older guy?
the older guy.
He's gonna
I
be upfront.
I think it's just
not gonna play games.
when should he tell you what he wants? You don't want to just bring that out on the first
No,
date.
no.
Not on the
This is
first
what I
date.
want. I want to go. When is the
Before
time for him to
marriage.
tell you what he wants? The second,
After a couple
third.
of dates, you know,
Before
after a
marriage.
couple.
You get
No,
a feel-
no,
you get a feel-
before
you get a feel
marriage.
for things.
What y'all gonna
You
talk
get
about,
both
the first couple of days?
You gonna talk about,
What you like?
know,
What you like? What you
Yeah.
like? Your
Well, that's
hobbies.
what you want.
Getting to
Your
know a
hobbies,
person. Getting
yeah.
to know a person.
What
But
you
but
do
then after those couple dates, then you realize, okay, this is what I want,
out of this
and this is what I want.
No, you can
I
say
think because you're testing the person, the couple of dates leading up until that point, and then once you get to that point, it's gonna come to a point now where y'all got to move to the next level.
Right. But why do men think because they take women on dinner dates,
It's,
they get to
but
sleep
women,
with them?
women are thinking
So
that now
what if you
too.
took me on dinner dates?
That goes back to what I said to you ladies. You're meeting a guy. Can you be friends with him or does it have to go to the next step? Men, there is no being friends. We're going straight to the next step. Women can easily turn and say, I want to be a friend. I don't need to take it to the next level right here, right now. We can be friends.
John,
Men can't do that.
that man isn't ready then.
Exactly.
He's not ready.
Right, right.
That's what I said, that we were talking about plenty of fish.
That's true.
It's those one
Plenty
or
of
two.
dead fish.
It's one or two of the fish that are ready. The majority,
Right.
just like the majority of women are, well, I'm not gonna say that. I think y'all more ready than men are
We're
ready.
always ready.
You know, but some
Y'all come here already.
Yeah.
women are more modern nowadays now too, so they're about the money. Well, the younger ones, but we can say that for the men
You
too.
know me, I go in already rattling out what I want.
Well, she do.
I walk in rattling out what I want.
Tell me, okay,
Right,
You
girl.
can meet the requirements or you don't.
Ooh, that's how you do it.
But you don't want to scare
I'm not
nobody.
sorry about, okay, here's the deal.
If that scares them, they
Yes,
also.
right.
From the first
Thank
day,
you.
Sherry, not on the first day.
No, they say so.
No, let me know
Let me
about
tell
you.
you something.
Tell me
A
something.
man is gonna always.
Tell me about a
walk
man.
in front- Walk and always look at me superficial, already looking.
That's
at
the
this.
man who ain't
Okay,
ready.
then
Cha
that's
Cha.
fine.
He's
But
not
there's
ready.
men that also that are higher privileged and they can actually say, what will it take to attain your attention? To attain my attention, full attention, would you like to know? And then I rattle it off. I was like, there's things that I take care of on a daily. There's things that I have to monitor. And those are things that I'm focused on. My goals, my well-being, my health, my career.
Thank
These are
you.
my
Cha
most
Cha.
important. To me, that takes my attention.
Cha Cha.
I go in and I tell them, boom, boom, bam.
Thank you.
Date
They
And that's-
want to interrupt any part of my goal in my
Come on.
day-to-day,
Hold on.
you're gonna have to ease up
Date
on
one.
one of those goals.
Date one on you. That's what you're saying.
Thank
That's
you.
being honest in the
Sometimes
front.
people ask it
Come
on
on,
the
but
phone.
men don't know how to do that. Men
That's
don't know how to be
That's
out there.
being
That's the
honest
problem.
You don't want to
Having
scare.
dinner- wait, having dinner with somebody.
There's nothing wrong with that, but I don't
That's
want
not scaring them off. That's being
nothing.
honest
It's
and
not
being
having
upfront.
dinner with
That ain't
somebody is nothing. I have dinner with all my friends.
Ooh, mhm.
Well, that's
I have dinner with
that's a
all my friends.
traditional way of doing things.
Yeah.
You usually go out on a date, you
The
learn
Leo is
about
showing.
each other.
My cancer side is out the window. The
Right. You
Leo
learn.
is showing.
I've been dating one for 9 years, I know.
Right, right.
Okay, but I'm just saying, you don't want to, I think you have to spoon feed until there's a right time. Because this person may not know. You could have scared a contender away with all of that upfront stuff. Just being
Then he ain't for her.
no.
That's right.
You're not
It's not-
He ain't ready.
That's right. He ain't ready. Thank
You're
you.
not understanding. How I'm saying it to you in this very moment is not how I deliver it. I deliver it with such a kiss.
So soft.
So soft.
Like they said, rub.
Okay, well, I thought you said, I gotta,
Say it with
my
baby
knees
oil.
are first. My
how
goals.
none of us do it.
Right way.
Well, that's what I'm not, well, you was going down the
I'm
list.
going down, I'm giving it to you, no chaser, but I'm telling you when I'm.
So with the man coming to, you'll be more,
Yeah.
okay, well, I didn't know.
want to give
I'm
you a
thinking you
comment.
coming down the list. My goals are first, my things is this, I mean, you see me.
But if she did, why would that scare a man? He would just,
But
he
I'm
would
not
say,
like
I'm
that.
just not ready.
Because he
for it.
like,
deliver
he like, damn, okay, my name is Bart. I just wanted to know your name, shit.
Well,
What's your name? I didn't need to know all that.
Oh,
Can
no,
we-
no,
can
I don't
we-
say it all like that in front.
Well, okay, well, there
I
you go,
deliver
there
it
you
so
go.
kindly.
So when do you want a woman to tell you
How
what
she-
her expectations
are,
are, how
yeah.
she expects?
Sooner
When
the
do you
better.
want-
Thank you.
Thank you, right?
Sooner
Then you
the
know
better.
not to
Yeah,
waste
so
your
what do you
time.
think,
Let's
T?
not- let's
Thank
not
you.
waste a whole lot of time.
You could be lying to me.
come on.
Okay, so here's the deal.
After
After
3 to 4 dates, look, Sherry, after 3 or 4 dates, me learning about you, then we can go, okay, tell me, because was up until then,
No, I'm gonna tell you this.
up until then,
You're not gonna make it to 2 or 3 dates if I have not already ascertained that you are worth my time.
Thank you.
I'm already gonna be
worth
worth
ask certain questions by
I'm already
then,
worth
like,
the time. I'm not worried about me in that
I'm
situation.
sorry, but
I'm
I'm
speaking
saying
for other
I'm
people.
saying when you're fucking with.
She's saying he, she got to.
You, no, listen,
A
no.
woman knows when you're fucking with them.
You should know. So you need to use your, so you, hold on. You need to use your instincts before you even go on the first date. So I understand it. But after that, you have to learn more. I don't need to know everything. I don't want to know everything on the first date. I don't want to know everything about you on the first date. I don't.
So
I
how
don't.
many days do it take for you?
When the time comes, we'll feel it.
You
You can't say when I'm gonna be in love. I'm gonna be in love with that person approximately 6 months and 3 days and 2 hours. You don't. It's whenever it feels the feel
want to at
comes.
least know
So
what's
you're
going
giving, you're giving,
At
let me
least
tell you why
long
you're
enough
giving
for you
such
to
a.
stick
No,
around.
Kim said. It's Kim said.
Oh, it's time.
Yeah,
Hey,
I'm
listen.
the producer.
Next show.
No, listen.
Right.
This is a great
Great
conversation.
conversation.
Controversial.
Where you
Yeah.
been? We've been needing you for the
All
last
right.
3 weeks.
So no, we good. She's great. You're welcome here every 7 o'clock on Wednesday.
Every time.
From the right to the left, please introduce yourself. How we can reach you.
Harold White, Facebook, Undeniable.
Sports Talk. Every Wednesday.
Wednesdays at 5-ish.
There you go. I want everything with
And
an ish.
let me see what else I got. Instagram, Harold White 33.
Awesome.
All right,
Paris.
Paris.
Kennedy in the building. Your girl will be on the podcast every Wednesday. Paris with the T. I'm coming with all the tea, you guys. You can follow me on Facebook, Kennedy Paris. You can follow me on IG, Miss Paris Kennedy, or TikTok at latte_Paris.
Right.
Until next time, every Wednesday at 6.
6-ish.
6-ish.
Shish.
I'm not gonna do the ish stuff.
You ain't got ladies.
Right, that was hard. Why would he put me through that?
Okay, Ziola.
Jill, what?
I was Ziola Gay.
All right.
Hey.
You're fabulous.
You can follow me on Facebook. All my lovely Facebook friends. Hi, Kelly Clinton and Joseph and Sandra Nixon. So good to see you guys in here. You can follow me on Instagram. I'm not on TikTok, and I'm here on this Wednesday. And from here on out, I'll probably be here every other Wednesday. And thanks for joining in. I love doing this.
Thank you for coming.
This podcast with Brian and my lovely friends here at the
We
table.
love you here.
And I love you guys out there. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned, guys.
Hi, I am Swan Sharice. Hi, y'all. You can find me on Instagram at Zilla_Diamonds or with a Z or Swan in Flight, SWANENFLYTE. And on Facebook, Swan Sharice. So, real quick, I get to do my shout outs. You're not going to stop me. So, Ziola's birthday party is Father's Day at Backstage Billiards and Bar, or Backstage Billiards Bar and
BBB.
Billiard Bar and Billiards. And it is Father's Day, June 16th from 7 to 11. Sherry Evans, Cha-Cha, Figueroa will also be there. She'll be in the house. There they are over there. Say, wait,
Awesome.
girls.
She's
There they are.
amazing.
They sing their faces off,
Yes, she
their
did.
butts off too. Well, I don't know about that because she still got her. But she still got her.
still hurt.
But so they'll be there. Also,
In her face.
Sherry, where are you? May 30th? No, May 20th.
Oh my gosh,
What are you
you're getting the
asking?
date.
Where
right.
your day,
Your
your
next
next
gig.
gig.
Oh, so June 13th at the Dispensary Lounge.
June
Love that
13th,
day.
Dispensary Lounge.
22nd at
Great
Silver
day, greatest
Sevens
day ever.
with Cha-Cha Figueroa.
June 22nd.
And June 23rd at Max and Jazz.
So Silver Sevens, Max and Jazz, June 23rd.
And the Dispensary Lounge on the 13th of June.
And the Dispensary Lounge on the 13th of June.
For our
they'll
LA
be-
people, please
she'll be
look
there.
out for us at Vibrato.
So you'll see it on my page because I'm gonna be posting.
Where are they now?
Also, the grand opening for
Jazz and Grill.
Carmen's Love Brunch is this coming Sunday at the Composers Room. You can look on my page and find out how to get tickets for that. And Brian G is doing that guy. He's doing
Heart, God.
he's doing a Prince tribute. June, right, the heart guy. He's doing a Prince tribute, June the 8th. And we'll all be there. You will too. So come on by. It's at the Jackpot Bar and Grill. So come on by. I'll give you more information on that. But that's another big old shout out. Where else are you? Are you on it?
It's at the Tap and Ash
I'm
every
doing
Friday,
my
every other
cousin.
Friday.
No, we about to, it's about to go.
Check this out, check this out. Listen, my name is Brian G. Soul Garrett. And we had another
Trying to
Great.
blow my boy out.
great, interesting debate tonight. It was highly exciting. We're
Better
gonna
not, we're gonna be on his
the
head.
like button. So,
You don't, right.
so I'd like to say thank you to Harold White, Paris Kennedy, Giola Gay, Swan Cherise.
Hey,
Shout out to Cha Cha and Sherry in the building
right
here.
on.
Also, my girl Kim,
Yes,
Hey, babe.
yes.
Kimmy.
and the proprietors of this wonderful establishment, John and Barb, and they like to weigh in. They like to weigh in at Pine Hollow Winery here every Wednesday here. And like
What's
she
up,
stated,
TG?
and like she stated, my next event will be June, excuse me,
Hey.
June 8th at the Jackpot Bar and Grill,
I'm saying.
new place. And then we're going to start once a month at the Noy Pits, the new venue, doing Bob Marley. And,
Oh,
reggae.
that's
So-
dope. When that's gonna
When you
start?
gonna tell me?
Yeah, in July. And
Oh,
I'm
July.
also, forget to tell you that I'm finishing my screenplay and we're gonna start hopefully, filming, this summer, Pay to the Piper. It's great. I'm looking for extras. I'm looking for people in the movie here. I'm doing this in conjunction with UNLV Film Department. So it's gonna be very good here. And, but other than that, we've had a great time. It was very lively.
Very nice. It's
And
real.
so next Wednesday, we're here, same time, same bad channel. 5-ish for Undeniably Sports Talk with Harold White, Paris with the T, at 6 o'clock, Ask a Lady, Ask a Man at 7-ish. And in the words of Don Cornelius,
Can they find us where?
oh yeah, you can,
What?
oh my God, thank you so much. Find us on the Mo Rock Entertainment TV network and also subscribe
Yes, yes.
to the YouTube channel.
Subscribe.
Subscribe.
Mo Rock Entertainment TV.
Mo Rock is Missouri Rocks, because that's where I'm from, Mo Rock. So that's who we are, man. Words of Don Cornelius. We like to wish you love, peace, and
Good night, y'all.
good night,
Good
man.
night, guys.
One.
Love you guys.
Later,
Stay
Abby.
positive.
Talk to you later.
Okay? Love you
Bye,
guys.
I forgot to shout out Pete's birthday, because that's where I'm going. Bye.
Where you going, plenty of fish?
Dead fish.
Mm-mm.
Oh, look at that little